South Africa spent millions of rand to secure Shrien Dewani's extradition from the UK. In October, state prosecutors Adrian Mopp and Shireen Riley went into this trial seemingly with the upper hand. Investigators had 3.5 years to seal their case after all. But Dewani's legal team soon put the state on the back foot with a lengthy plea explanation. In it, Dewani admits to being bisexual and procuring the services of male prostitutes, including Leopold Lisa, also known as the German Master. He also admits to surfing gay, dating and fetish sites. Dewani's sexuality was always going to be the focus in the state's bid to prove motive, but Judge Jeanette Traverso ruled what the state believed to be key pieces of evidence inadmissible. The evidence relates to sadomasochistic acts with Lisa, as well as a conversation in which Dewani allegedly indicates that he needs to find a way out of his marriage. Further evidence from UK-based cybercrime expert Mark Roberts was excluded. He was to testify about a series of emails between Dewani and an unknown man in whom Dewani confided about coming out and how serious a marriage commitment is. Roberts spent less than half an hour on the stand, but the state's woes didn't end there. Police ballistics expert Peter Engelbrecht was arguably the state's weakest witness. He admitted to conducting investigations at the 11th hour. Engelbrecht measured the arm length of convicted triggerman Xolile Mngeni only a day before he died in mid-October this year. Engelbrecht also used a different vehicle model to the hijacked VW Shrien when reconstructing the murder. Investigating officer Paul Hendrickse also took a grilling from the defense. He conceded it was an oversight not to have requested the results of gunshot residue found on a glove worn by hitman Mziwamadoda Qwabe. The defense believes Qwabe fired the fatal shot and not Mngeni. Hendrickse also neglected to keep an investigation diary of evidence, which he says was suspended in March 2011 after leaks to the international media. The hitmen, arguably the state's most important witnesses, too, were less than sterling. Zola Tongo, the Dewani's shuttle driver and the only person who had direct contact with Shrien Dewani in the alleged conspiracy to have his wife killed. Initially, he held his own, but the cracks soon emerged. Tongo was unable to recount specific details of the suspected murder plot. Mondio Mbolombo, the middleman, broke down on the stand, trying to convince the court that his testimony is the truth. Mbolombo admitted to lying in his statements and during his testimony in the trial against Mngeni. The court has indemnified him from prosecution, but if he's found to be lying now, he can still be prosecuted. Mbolombo admits to have had a bigger role in Annie Dewani's murder as the go-between for Tongo and the killers. All this has counted against the state's case. Now, Dewani could be set free if his application for acquittal is granted. But if the court rules against the defense, Dewani could be next to take the stand. Leanne Jansen, Cape Town.